It's fair to say that love can turn one into someone foolish. Chantel was only 22 years old. She graduated at the top of her class in biochemistry, finishing her degree in 7 semesters. She wasn't supposed to be someone who felt unloved and unwanted. She was meant to be greater. After finishing college, she was so hung up, knowing that Nicole was just around the corner, that she did not even think about herself or her career. She had always wanted to become a doctor or surgeon, but that would mean leaving the city to pursue medicine, allowing Nicole to see her husband freely. Thus, she gave up on that idea. After studying herself in the mirror, Chantel looked around the room. Her eyes landed on the portrait of her and Evan. It was a picture of them on their wedding day. She noted how she was so happy. Her eyes were gleaming in the photo, but as she glanced at Evan's face, her heart sank. In that photo, there was only hurt in Evan's expression. Guilt washed over her. Then, after some time, she laughed. The kind of laughter that was mixed with misery. Indeed, she was pathetic. She was at fault for marrying Evan against his will. If she had said no back then, he would have been free to choose, and she would not be in such a wretched state. Chantel did not know for how long she reflected on her decisions in life, but before dozing off to sleep that night, she admitted, "You are right, Evan. You are right. I am to blame for this. Mrs. Thompson, have dinner. You barely ate for 2 days." Mrs. Shaw, their house caretaker, walked in the door, forcing Chantel to get up from the bed. Chantel did not know how, but she managed with only water and bread for 2 days. That was how depressed she had become after Evan gave her the divorce papers. "I brought your dinner instead, so you don't have to go out," Mrs. Shaw said. Mrs. Shaw urged Chantel to eat. She did not leave, making sure Chantel filled her stomach. After Chantel finished half her plate, she smiled and said, "Mrs. Shaw, thank you for taking care of me. Thank you for being my constant companion here at home." But the words were stuck in her throat, and she cried, saying, "I'm afraid I must leave. I'm afraid I have pushed myself too hard on Evan's life, that he hates me. Mrs. Thompson, you are a good person. You just need to learn that love cannot be forced." Mrs. Shaw said, "If you love something, set it free. If it comes back, it's yours. If it doesn't, then it never was." Chantel smiled at Mrs. Shaw. She acknowledged, "Thank you, Mrs. Shaw. I guess I know that already. I was really hoping he would love me one day." Mrs. Shaw nodded. She had been working with Evan's family for years. When Evan moved to his marital home, the Thompsons asked her to take care of the newlywed couple. She had known Chantel since she was in high school. The Scotts were constant visitors to the Thompsons' home. Thus, Mrs. Shaw was aware of her kind nature. But Chantel slowly changed since she married Evan. Mrs. Shaw tried to mind her own business, but this time, she could not help but give Chantel her advice. If they were both unhappy with the marriage, why stay? "Have you decided?" Mrs. Shaw asked. Chantel nodded and faintly replied, "Yes, I have." After Mrs. Shaw left, Chantel first took out a paper and pen. Evan has been bringing up the divorce since 4 months ago, but it was only in the past 24 hours that Chantel gave it enough thought. She sucked in a breath and wrote a letter to Evan. "My dearest Evan, you first helped me with my math homework when I was 10.